Today we are going to study about types of flowers. Flowers are of two types: unisexual flowers, bisexual flowers. There are two types of flowers: unisexual flowers and bisexual flowers. Let's see what is unisexual flowers. Some plants have separate male and female flowers. Some plants have separate male and female flowers. A male flower contains only stamens. The female flower contains only pistils. Male flower has stamens. Female flower has pistils. A flower which contains either the male or female reproductive parts, either the stamens or pistils, but not both, is a unisexual flower. Flower which contains either the male or female reproductive parts but not both is unisexual flower. Unisexual flower എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ പ്ലാന്റിൽ മെയിൽ റീപ്രൊഡക്റ്റീവ് പാർട്ടോ ഫീമെയിൽ റീപ്രൊഡക്റ്റീവ് പാർട്ടോ ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒന്ന് മാത്രം കണ്ടുവരുന്ന പുഷ്പങ്ങളെ ഒന്നുകിൽ മെയിൽ റീപ്രൊഡക്റ്റീവ് പാർട്ട് സ്റ്റേമൻസേ കാണത്തുള്ളൂ, അതല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഫീമെയിൽ റീപ്രൊഡക്റ്റീവ് പാർട്ട് പിസ്റ്റിൽസേ കാണത്തുള്ളൂ. ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒന്ന് മാത്രം ഒരു ഫ്ലവറിൽ പ്രസൻ്റ് ആണെങ്കിൽ അതിനെ നമ്മൾ വിളിക്കുന്ന പേരാണ് യൂണിസെക്ഷൽ ഫ്ലവേഴ്സ്. Plants such as watermelon, cucumber, pumpkin and papaya bear unisexual flowers. Unisexual flowers in example are watermelon, cucumber, pumpkin, papaya. What is unisexual flowers? A flower which contains either the male or female reproductive parts, but not both, is a unisexual flower. Example: watermelon, cucumber, pumpkin and papaya. Next, bisexual flowers. A flower containing all the four parts is complete. We already studied what are the four parts of flowers: sepal, pistils, petals and stamens. Okay, sepal, petal, stamens and pistils are the four parts of flowers. A flower containing all the four parts is complete flower. Okay, if the flower has all these four parts, that is complete flower. This means that both the male and the female parts are present in same flower. Both the female reproductive parts and the male reproductive parts are present in the same flower. That type of flower is called bisexual flowers. What is a bisexual flower? If the flower contains both male reproductive parts and female reproductive parts, that type of flower is called bisexual flowers. അതായത് ഒരു ഫ്ലവറിൽ മെയിൽ റീപ്രൊഡക്റ്റീവ് പാർട്ടായിട്ടുള്ള സ്റ്റേമിനും ഫീമെയിൽ റീപ്രൊഡക്റ്റീവ് പാർട്ടായിട്ടുള്ള പിസ്റ്റിൽസും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ, അത് രണ്ടും ഒരു ഫ്ലവറിൽ പ്രസൻ്റ് ആണെങ്കിൽ അത്തരം ഫ്ലവേഴ്സിനെ നമ്മൾ ബൈസെക്ഷൽ ഫ്ലവേഴ്സ് എന്ന് വിളിക്കും. Plants such as lily, hibiscus, sunflower bears bisexual flowers. Bisexual flowers ചില എക്സാമ്പിൾസ് ആണ് lily, hibiscus, sunflower, etc. There are two types of flowers: unisexual flowers and bisexual flowers. Pollination. The process by which the pollen grains is transferred to stigma of the same kind of flower is called pollination. The process by which pollen is transferred to the stigma of the same kind of flower is called pollination. The process by which pollen grains are produced within the anther of the stem. സ്റ്റേമിൻ്റെ ആന്തറിലാണ് പ്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് ആ pollen grains transferred to the stigma of the same kind of the flower. These pollen grains are transferred to the stigma of the same kind of flower. This is the same kind of flower, same flower. It can be transferred to the same flower. Okay, so pollen grains are transferred to the stigma of the same kind of the flower is called pollination. Pollination is an important part of plant's life cycle. In plant's life cycle, pollination is an important part because it helps flowers develop into fruits with the seeds. The pollination helps flowers develop into fruits. Due to the pollination, fertilization happens. Okay, then the fruits are developed with the seed. It improves crop productivity. More pollinations takes place, more crops will be produced. Okay, കൂടുതൽ പോളിനേഷൻസ് സംഭവിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ കൂടുതൽ ഫ്ലവേഴ്സിനായിട്ടും ക്രോപ്സ് ആയിട്ട് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഫ്രൂട്ട്സ് ആയിട്ട് മാറും. Pollination is an important part in the plant's life cycle. Pollination. Pollen grains from the anther is transferred to the stigma of the same kind of the flower is called pollination. You can see a butterfly come to this flower and then move to the next flower. Okay, from here that pollen grains attached to the body of the butterflies. When it is sit here, the pollen grains fall here in the stigma. So pollination takes place here. Pollinators. Pollination takes place mostly with the help of insects. Pollination takes place mostly with the help of insects and birds. These agents of pollination are called pollinators. Okay, that's agents of pollination. Different plants attract the different pollinators. You may see the petals of the flowers are brightly colored. That is in order to attract the insects. So if the insect come, they helps in the pollination process. Different plants attracts in different pollinators. Wind and water also helps in pollination. These are the pollination agents: birds, insects, bats, wind, water. What is pollinators? The agent of pollination are called pollinators. Types of pollination. There are two types of pollination: self-pollination and cross-pollination. There are two types of pollination: self-pollination and cross-pollination. Let's see what is self-pollination and cross-pollination. When the pollen grains produced by a flower landed on the stigma of the same flower or another flower on the same plant is called self-pollination. When the pollen grains produced in the anther is fall in the stigma of the same flower. The pollen grains are produced here. If the pollen grains are fall in the stigma of the same flower or the stigma of the other flower of the same plant, അതേ പ്ലാന്റിലുള്ള അതേ പുഷ്പത്തിലെ സ്റ്റിഗ്മയിലോ മറ്റൊരു ഫ്ലവറിലെ സ്റ്റിഗ്മയിൽ വീണാൽ അതിനെ നമ്മൾ വിളിക്കുന്നത് സെൽഫ് പോളിനേഷൻ. If the pollination takes place in the same plant, that is called self pollination. Next one is cross pollination. When the pollen grains land on the stigma of the flower on another plant, when the pollen grains land on the stigma of the flower on the another plant, this is important, another plant, if it is the flower is on another plant of the same kind, it is called cross pollination. See, this is a flower in one plant, this is a flower in second plant, another plant. Okay, if the pollen grains fall in the stigma of the flower on the another plant, that is called cross pollination. Okay, you can see here from this anther pollen grains are produced. These pollen grains are fall in the stigma of the flower of another plant. This is called cross pollination. We studied about pollination, two types of pollination, self pollination and cross pollination. I hope you understood this portion. Thank you.